And deep apologies. This is the fourth time I'm recording this. If you guys keep getting notifications, deep apologies. I just want to go over the naming conventions of the weights because I've been getting a lot of questions about it lately. This should be able to help you guys understand which weight to choose when you're doing your weapon. Today we're working with the plate Kiwar, using the pie grip, and then we're going to be basically picking a way to maximize this weapon as best as possible. Warframe Wiki Wednesdays every week. I'm going to try to get to it every week. Basically the point is to point out a random fact or, just drop a wiki post on you guys and just kind of explain the gist of it and practicality, application, so on and so forth. So let's get into it. So we have the Varghese Jai 2. Let me explain what it is. You have 4 different components that you're going to be looking at. You got, of course, crit and status, and then you have speed and damage. And then they weight either to the left or to the right, effectively. They weight or focus on one or the other. So in the case of Varghese is your crit weight, and then Jai is your speed weight. All right, so let's get into it now. So in this particular weights case, the Varghese Jai 2, what it is it's slightly weighting towards crit, but it's heavily weighting towards speed. If you weight towards crit, that's dealing between crit and status. If you weight with speed, it's weighting towards speed against damage, right? So to explain the 4, you got Varghese, which is crit, Equana is status, you have Jai, which is speed, and you got Ruhong, which is damage. So if we're dealing with this weapon, which is the plate Kiwar, the stance mod for scythe weapons gives guaranteed slash procs, right? So in the case of this weapon, I'm not necessarily going to need status on this weapon, and I'm going to want a lot of crit, right? A lot of crit. Speed is probably not going to be too big of a deal. So in a practical case, I might want to pick something like a Varghese 2 to give me guaranteed, I get 100% crit status with sacrificial steel, and then I'm probably going to want to just throw the rest into damage, which is going to be Ruhong, right? So in this case, I'm going to click on this one to give me my, after it's gilded, it'll be 32% crit. And then the rest can go in, but I don't need status. And then I want my damage to increase overall, right? Now, I want to give you another example. Let's go ahead and pick that. So let's say I pick this, right? And I do a Varghese Ruhong 2, right? What's going to happen is when I pick a Varghese Ruhong 2, because the Ruhong is weighted more towards damage, I'm going to take a hit on my crit. But also because the weight is not leaning so far towards the crit, I'm going to gain a little bit of status. Boom. So you'll see those adjustments be made. So now I'm increasing my damage, but I'm taking a little bit of a hit on the status, or on the attack speed. Sorry about that. But then, and also because I'm taking a little bit of a hit on my crit, it's also upping my status, as you can see. So that's, I'll do one more example just to kind of lock it in the pocket. So if I was to pick Equani Ruhong, right, this one right here, what should happen is, because it's leaning slightly towards status, basically what this is going to lean slightly towards status and slightly towards damage. Let's do a different one. Which one? Let's pick this one, right? And then I'm going to pick the Jai. I'm going to pick the Varghese Jai, just Varghese Jai, right? And then we'll do a 2 or whatever. So if I just did Varghese Jai, what's going to happen is it's going to lean more. It's going to lean over towards crit, and then it's going to lean over towards speed. So you'll see a hit in status and a hit in damage. Boom. There you go. So now if I did Varghese 2 Jai, then it's going to lean more towards crit, right? Towards crit, but it's going to keep the same speed. You see what I mean? And the same damage. So I hope this kind of helps you guys with the naming conventions when you're going to go pick a weight. Just so you are comfortable with, picking your weight for you. Just to recap, basically, Varghese is crit. Varghese 2 leans heavily towards crit. Equani is status, same thing with the 2 on the status. And then you got Jai, which is speed, and then you got Ruhong, which is damage. And just to kind of wrap it up with that Roman numeral 2, the Roman numeral 2 just leans it more towards whatever name you're choosing the two to represent. This one is going to have status, not heavily lean towards status, but it's got speed, and it's going to lean heavily towards speed with the hit on damage. Okay. Once again, this is CS with DWP. I hope this helps you guys out, like, definitely a lot. You know, once again, I apologize for the multiple notifications and posts and, you know, false alarms, things like that. I just want to make sure I got it right. Yeah, if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, go ahead and hit the dislike button. Let me know what I did wrong in the comment section. And just leave your thoughts on, you know, actually let me know what kind of weapons you guys are making, especially during this event with the crit path and, you know, the keyword out. I want to see what you guys are coming up with, and I hope you guys are having fun out there and doing your thing. Shoot, other than that, you guys take it easy. Thanks for watching. Peace. Audi 5000.